by Count Varney. If Count Varney said that the book Ruins of Empire, that said that we had to teach Europeans how to speak. So how in the devil, if they said we had to teach Europeans how to speak, how in the world could they come up out of the ice and produce a language like Latin and Greek, which even John Henry Clarke said the Greek language is one of the most profound languages ever existed, right? Because it's a black language. So now there's new things that come out. There's a new book that's putting this stuff under, coming out of England, because we know of the Black Athena thing that went down and that was spawned from your Stolen Legacy, George G.M. James, but Martin Bernal's Black Athena that went down at the turn of last decade, the turn of the late 80s, early 90s. And that whole debate, and later on the white folks trying to come back on it with putting out a little small book, a small book. What's the woman name? Mary Lefkewis, or whatever, you know, not out of Africa. But since then, there's a book that's coming out of Oxford called The East Face of Helicon. It's challenging the Greek stuff because they're saying that they have evidence and origin that, based on the mythology, they can trace the mythology back to Babylonia, Mesopotamia, Samaria, and Phoenicia, and all those black cultures. So there's not only did we have the Egyptian or the Camite origin of the whole Greek aspect, but we also have this new book that's showing that this particular, the language, the mythology, and especially the mythology, is, we can trace it from Mesopotamia, Babylonia, or whatever, or what you call Northeast Africa. That's the very key thing, is Northeast Africa. Because we want to encapsulate this whole Iraqi thing that's going down. And you must understand history and the geographical locations on where we find ourselves in this map of geography at this particular time and why they are doing the things that they're doing. Even that, when we talk about that particular area, you must understand that both Greece and Rome, which is the land of the Etruscans, the Etrurians, the Tyrrhenians, and Typhonians. These are nothing but pre-dynastic Egyptians. The Minoans, the Typhonians, which is pre-dynastic Egyptian, the Tyrrhenian, the Etrurian, the Etruscans.